Hello Shackleton, here we are again with our weekly catch-ups where we can have a chat with each other and find out what you've all been up to. I must say, this week I've been speaking to an awful lot of you on the telephone, and I've really enjoyed catching up with you and seeing what you've been doing during the week, both in your leisure time and when you've been doing your schoolwork. Now before we start with our catch-ups, we've got to talk about Times Table Rockstars again. Oh my goodness, we've done it again. We've done it for the third time in a row. We've won. And Shackleton, you have done really, really well. And it's down to certain key children again, which I want to recognise. But before I talked about those children, let's tell you what the scores are. So, got it on a piece of paper so I don't forget them. Shackleton got 9,701. Wallace got 1,578. And Hawking got 3,565. So we beat them all by a mile. So well done. Really proud of you. And special thanks go to these children. Dan, Charlie, Ella, Izzy, Dylan, Lexi, Imi, Dominic, Sophie, Ashley, Tiana, Marnie, Leo, Evie, William and Derek. Well done. It's because of you, you 16, that we won. So next week, let's make it 4 in a row right up to half term. Let's see if we can do it again. That's Times Table Rockstars out of the way. Now let's get started on our class catch-ups. And I've had loads of you sending me in pictures of your work today and chatting to me on the emails. It's been really lovely. The first person I want to, or who wants to say hello, is Dan. Now Dan has been really busy. He's been telling me that he has created a folder to put all the work that he's been doing when he hasn't been in school, so he can look back on it and bring it in and show me later on when he does come back to school. He has been doing lots of work in the garden. He's been planting some flowers. He has actually been out in the woods with his dad and found some wood and made a bow and arrow, and this is a picture of him with his bow and arrow in his garden. And he's also been painting some stones, rather like I did a few weeks ago, but I do think, and you can tell from this picture, that he's done it a lot better than I did. I think this is amazing. I think it's a turtle. Now Holly has sent in some pictures, and she has been doing lots of rainbows to put in her windows to support key workers. She has also been doing some baking, and her mum tells me she's pretty good at it. So Holly, you're going to have to bring some in when you come back to school. Sophie has been very busy this week. Now she has done did some bunting for VE Day, and she had she used it in the celebrations that her family did. She's been sharing her writing with me, and she's also been doing lots of art. She's done an amazing Zentangle, and she's also been doing something called diamond art, which I'd never heard of. This is an example of what she's done, but apparently her mum got it for her, and you have to arrange lots of little diamonds. She says there's thousands of them. It's a bit like painting for numbers, but you put the diamonds where the sheet tells you to put them. Sounds very fiddly to me, and I don't think I'll be able to do it with my nails, but she's really enjoying it. She's on to her second one now. Now, Imi has been doing her ballet at home. She's been continuing her ballet lessons, but because she can't go to them, they've been coming to her via the internet, and she has been doing them. And this is a picture of her doing them. She's also been telling me via email lots about her cats. And both her cats and my cats sound very similar. And she wanted me to share this with you. Leah has been really busy in her garden this weekend, and this is a picture of what she's been doing. Trying to figure out if she's actually knocking down a wall. Is that hammer in your hand, Leah? You'll have to show us what the end result is. Now, Evie has been sending me quite a few emails with her work, which she's been sharing with me, but she's also told me that her family have challenged her to see how far she can cycle in May. So she's keeping a tally of all the miles that she's done, and at the end of May, she's going to let us know how many miles she's actually cycled throughout the month of May. Good luck with that one, Evie. William now has been doing some excellent writing. Now I'd love to share that writing with you when you come back to school, but in the meantime I thought you could see his first page and get a taster of what he's been doing. But I was absolutely delighted with this and can't wait to read the rest. I suggest at this point, when you see it, you stop the video, read his work, and then restart it again. So that's the catch-ups for this week. Now what I want to say to you all now is thank you so much for all of you that did those birthday cards and posters for Mr. Cross. I'm going to print them all off when I'm in work, and then I'll pop them into an envelope and send them through to him. He's going to be absolutely delighted. It's really going to make his 100th birthday special. So thank you very much. So, a bit about me and my family now and what we've been doing. Well, we've been walking. I've been working a lot during the week. I was in work on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday last week. We've just come back from a walk now with Hugo. He's been very, very naughty today. But I thought I'd share with you today some pictures from my cats now, because I talk a lot about Hugo and share lots of photographs about him or of him, but don't show you much about Boots and Murdoch. Now Murdoch is a big fluffy cat. He's twice the size of Boots. This is a picture that we took of Murdoch sleeping the other day. He was actually snoring when I took this photograph. Now Boots hasn't been very well recently. She's something wrong with her skin. We've been taking her backwards and forwards to the vets, and they've suggested that we put her in what can only be described as a onesie. And this is a photograph of Boots in her onesie in our garden. But it seems to be working. Her fur's all growing back now and she's not over grooming herself anymore, but I think she looks a bit ridiculous. But if it works, it works. Finally, thank you all for marking my SATs paper, and thank you for telling me how many I got wrong. I do think I'm going to have to do a bit more revision for when you come back to school. So that's about it, Shackleton, for this week. You take care. Hopefully I'll see you soon and speak to you next week. Bye.